Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Kevin back at it again. In today's video, I'm gonna be going over my reasons why I love my Lexus and why possibly you guys should get one as well. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Kevin back at it again. In today's video, I'm gonna be going over reasons why I love my Lexus IS250, 350, ISF, whatever you guys want to call it. They're practically all the same cars, just different engine sizes. So starting off with number one, it's going to be the reliability of these cars. They are made by Toyota. So with that being said, I've owned 3 of these Lexus IS250s. I've driven a 350, I've driven an ISF before. So the reliability, these are Toyotas. They run really strong, can go up to at least 200,000-300,000 miles easily, as long as you're doing proper maintenance, oil changes, transmission changes. There's another, I want to say water pump. You guys should change that out as well. But yeah, guys, I didn't really have any issues having any of them. My first one, I kind of blew a hose, so it was around the water pump area. So I would highly recommend, if you guys are getting into one, change that out, the water pump especially, along with the thermostat. After that, regular oil changes and transmission changes. I want to say just do a transmission change once you get it. I believe transmission changes shouldn't be too often. It should only maybe be like once or twice. I know when I first got my first one, I changed everything all at once: oil, transmission, water pump, and thermostat. I changed all that out along with some hoses around the radiator. After that though, it was just oil changes regularly. No major issues. I love that first one so much. That's what kept me going to get into getting 2 more. Now obtaining one of my dream cars since I was 17, 18. Feels surreal, especially in the colorway that I wanted. This color is so nice. I always get compliments about it, even with my first one. But yeah, guys, you have the reliability of a Toyota Corolla, Camry, I wouldn't say Avalon's up there because of the power, but those are pretty reliable as well. But if you're looking for something luxury and kind of sporty feeling, this is the car that I would suggest you guys getting into or looking at. Yeah, that's gonna be one of my first reasons. Next reason is going to be there's an endless aftermarket support if you guys want to make the car look nice. My first build, I was making it look nice, and I think there's many ways to make this car look nice. There's 3 different kinds of ISs. You can get the 06 to 07. Personally, I don't like those ones. It feels too rigid and rough, most likely because that was the first year that they started producing these cars. After that, but if you go for a 09 to 10, those are a little bit better in my opinion. I haven't driven one. At a 13, 11, and a 07. 13 and 07, I sold those 2, and I would highly recommend 11 to 13. That's when they refined everything throughout the body, engine, and transmission, running perfectly fine. I had a 13 that I bought at around, I want to say 70,000 miles, 70 to 80,000 miles. I don't remember. It's been a couple years, but I ran that up to at least 120. Ran perfectly fine. I loved that car until I had my accident. Yeah, guys, so there's many different options. I believe the front bumper changes a little bit. I want to say the fog light area changes, so you guys have to be careful ordering parts. But there's an endless amount of aftermarket support for making your car builds, like a VIP build, or if you guys want to throw on like a spoiler, front lip, side skirts. There's many different kinds for these models. Just make sure you guys get the right one. I always see people buy the wrong part because they didn't look carefully at their year and the description. But if you look closely, 06 to 08, and then 09 to 10, and 11 to 13 is a completely different look. So I would recommend just taking a look at that closely, seeing which one you guys like the most or which ones you guys can afford. I would definitely opt for 11 to 13 though. Those are the best years to buy, especially it's the last year of the production. That's when they refined everything throughout the whole car and gave it an update. So that's number 2, guys. And number 3, give me 1 second. Number 3 would be there's little to no maintenance for these cars. I would do oil change regularly, every 3,000 to 5,000 miles. I like to keep on top of my cars. I want them running in the absolute best that they can, which is why I change it most likely a little bit early sometimes, but it's better safe than sorry. I don't like dark color oil. That bothers me a lot, but if that doesn't bother you guys, that's up to you. But I would always keep up to date on maintenance. It's just oil changes mainly that I had to do on my cars throughout the years. I didn't have to replace anything like its other competitors like BMW, Audi. My car was never in the shop at all. Everything was done at home on jack stands or a lift, just oil changes, and that's pretty much about it that you guys have to do. They're basically a Toyota. They are a Toyota. It's just a fancy Corolla, I want to say, or Camry. But like I said, guys, if you guys don't want those little 4-bangers, yeah, so I would suggest getting one of these if you guys like the looks. And number 4, my next reason is the look on these cars aged so well. I really love the look, and for the time now, from 2011 or from 06 till 13, these cars still look amazing as is. I know there's other cars that age horribly, but this car aged really well for what it is. Another reason why I like this car, or Lexus IS in general, is if you can, I would definitely try to find a F Sport version of the car. I know these are hard to find. I believe F Sport came out in around 11 to 13. That's when they first started producing the F Sports. And with the F Sports, you get these kind of like ISF style bucket seats. They do hug you really well, and these seats are phenomenal versus your regular, I believe it's the leather seats. I know those leather seats, I took it across the road before, I believe all the way to, I'm from California. I drove all the way out to San Jose, and that's about like a 5 to 6 hour drive. To me, that car ran like a champ. It ran all the way there and back, no problems, no issues. But the one thing that I did not like were the leather seats. They were really uncomfortable after, I believe, like the 2nd hour in of driving. That's the one seat that I would definitely, if you guys can, change those out. Change them out to these F Sport seats, or if you guys can find the ISF style seats, I would highly recommend these. These seats are really like way more comfortable than the previous seats. I guess you want to say base model seats or the leather seats, whatever you guys want to call it. I definitely highly recommend these seats. They also come with like, I want to say it's suede, this suede material. It's really nice, and there's actually cushion on these seats versus those old leather seats that, in my opinion, it gave me like, it was hurting my back when I was driving for so long. So that's one thing that I would definitely change out, is these F Sport seats. They're really amazing and they're really comfortable. And that's gonna be the reasons why I love my Lexus IS, guys. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know your guys' reasons why you would get one and why you love your Lexus. Sorry guys, it's early in the morning and my nose gets stuffy. But anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video. I will shoot some cinematics for you guys. Oh, another reason is because, in my opinion, I would not buy one of the newer ISs, especially the 350s. If you can find an older one, do a bumper conversion for it, the exact same car. I would recommend the 6-speed over the 8-speed. The 8-speed is gonna save you more gas, but the 6-speed, if you want power, the 6-speed is gonna be your best option. The gear ratio in a 6-speed versus the 8-speed, the 6-speed is way quicker. It's a lot smoother in my opinion, because the 8-speed is gonna jump gears and try to save you the most gas that it can. So I would definitely opt for a 6-speed. I know these don't come in a manual, or at least the 250s do, but if you're looking for a 350, I would definitely choose a 6-speed automatic transmission over the 8-speed. But yeah guys, so I would definitely just do a bumper conversion. To some people it looks tacky, but then again, you guys are paying way more for the exact same car. If you guys really think about it, it's the exact same car, just bumper convert it, and you'll be saving at least like 20-30 grand. But if you guys like buying new, that's up to you. I'm just sharing my opinions on what I would do after owning 3 of these and seeing how pretty much the market is like going up. These are practically the exact same cars, just different transmission, different interiors. The newer ones do look nice, but I've seen a lot of bumper conversions that look almost identical to it. But again, you guys would be saving money by just converting it. I hope you guys enjoy. I will shoot some cinematics for you guys right now. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for supporting and watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, guys, stay safe out there, and peace.